Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to our channel Quant Quicker. Today we will discuss some of the problems in triangles that we are frequently getting in our competitive exams. Okay, so let's start our session. So, first question, in triangle ABC, angle BCA equal to 120 degrees, AB equal to C, PC equal to A, AC equal to B. Then, okay, these are the options. So, first of all, we will draw the triangle. Here, angle BCA is 120, so it is an obtuse angle triangle. BCA, okay, this is 120 degrees, okay, and AB equal to C, this is small c, and BC equal to A, this is small a, and AC equal to B, this is small b, okay. Then we need to find the relation between these terms ABC, okay. So first of all, we have cosine rule. What is cosine rule? C square equal to, if you want to find this side, C square equal to sum of the squares of these two sides, A square plus B square minus 2AB cos C, cos of angle C, okay. A square plus B square minus 2AB cos angle C. So here that is equal to A square plus B square minus 2AB cos 120. Cos 120, we can write it as cos 90 plus 30. Cos 90 plus 30, okay. So A square plus B square minus 2AB cos 90 plus 30, okay. 120 lies in second quadrant. 120 degrees lies in second quadrant. So this is first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. Okay, 120 degree lies in second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine and cosecant are positive. Okay, here cos is negative. So A square plus B square minus 2AB cos 90 plus theta. Cos 90 plus theta is 90. So we should change the sign. Cos becomes sine. So minus sine 30. Okay, minus sine 30. So A square plus B square minus 2AB into sine 30 value 1 by 2. So minus into minus plus. Okay. So 2 to cancel. So answer A square plus B square plus AB. C square equal to A square plus B square plus AB. Answer first option. Second question, in triangle PQR, PQ equal to 20, PR equal to 6. Okay, then we need to find QR. Okay, so options is equal to 14, less than 14, greater than 14, and none. Okay, so let's draw a triangle PQR. PQR. Here PQ is 20 and PR is 6. Okay, I told you one property, that is sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side. Sum of any two sides should be greater than the third side, and difference of any two sides should be less than third side. That means QR should be less than sum of these two, 26, and it should be, QR should be greater than difference of these two sides, that means 14. Okay, so the value of QR lies between 14 and 26. It should be less than sum of these two sides and should be greater than difference of these two sides. 20 minus 6 is 14. So QR should be greater than 14. So answer 14, greater than 14. So next problem is given a figure, okay, and given some angles. Angle BAC equal 62 degrees, angle CBA equal 76 degrees, angle CD equal to 58 degrees, and angle EFG equal to 66 degrees, and we need to find angle FGE. Angle FGE, this angle we need to find. Okay, this angle. Okay, so this is a triangle. This is a triangle. So if this is 62 and this is 76, then this will be 70 plus 60, 130, 138. This will be 42 degrees, because This is a triangle, sum of all angles is 180 degrees. This is 42. If this is 42, then this will be 42. Why? These two are vertically opposite angles. These two lines are intersecting lines, and then these two are vertically opposite angles. So if this is 42, this will be 42. So if this is 58 and this is 42, then this will be 48 plus 52, 58 plus 42, 100 degrees. Okay, 100 degrees. Why? This is a triangle. In triangle, this is exterior angle. Okay, so in a triangle, exterior angle equal to sum of the opposite interior angles. Sum of the opposite interior angles. So if this is 100, this will be 100, because these two are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angle. This is 100 degrees. Okay, so this is a triangle. Okay, in this triangle, this is exterior angle. So exterior angle equal to sum of opposite interior angles. So let us say this is x. So x equal to 100 minus 66. So answer 34 degrees. So answer 34. Okay, 66 plus x equal to 100. So x equal to 100 minus 66. 34 degrees. Next problem. Here he is given a figure. Okay, this is triangle ABC. Okay, BD equal to CD equal to AC. Okay, BD this length, CD this length, and AC this length. These three lengths are equal. Okay, this length, and this length, all are equal. Angle ABC equal to 27. This length, this angle ABC is 27 degrees. Okay, angle ACD is y. This is y. Then we need to find this angle y. Okay, so here this is a triangle. BDC is a triangle. In this triangle, these two sides are equal. Okay, so it is a isosceles triangle. So these two sides are equal. Hence, this angle and this angle both are equal. Okay, this angle both are equal. So if this is 27, this will be 27. Okay, and in this triangle, so here first of all, this is 27 and this is 27. So this is a triangle. So this will be exterior angle of this triangle. Angle CDA is exterior angle of triangle BDC. Okay, so exterior angle equal to sum of opposite interior angles. Okay, exterior angle equal to sum of opposite interior. So this is 27, this is 20. This will be 54 degrees. Okay, so in this triangle, these two sides are equal. CD equal to CA. Hence, this angle and this angle both are equal. Okay, so if this is 54, this will be 54. Okay, so this is a triangle. If this is 54, this is total 108. So remaining y equal to 180 minus total angle is 180 degrees. 180 minus 108. Answer 72 degrees. Next problem. The difference between altitude and base of a right angle triangle is 17 centimeters and its hypotenuse is 25 centimeters. What is the sum of base and altitude of a triangle? Okay, so let's take a triangle. Let's take a right angle triangle. A, B, C. Okay, this is 90 degrees. Angle B is 90 degrees. Okay, now let us say this is A and this is B and this is small c. Okay, the difference between altitude and the base of a right angle. Altitude means this one is altitude and base. So C minus A is 17 centimeters. Altitude and base of right angle triangle is 17 centimeters and its hypotenuse is 25. This is 25. This is 25 centimeters. Okay, so this is right angle triangle. So according to Pythagoras theorem, c square plus a square equal to 25 square. 25 square is 625. Hypotenuse square equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. So c square plus a square equal to 625. So from this, okay, squaring on both sides. c minus a whole square. Okay, c square plus a square minus 2ac equal to 289. Okay, from this c square plus a square equal to 625. So 625 minus 289 equal to 2ac. Difference 336 equal to 2ac. Okay, so 2ac value is 336. So we need to find the sum of base and altitude. So we need to find a plus c value. So take a plus c whole square value first. A plus c whole square equal to a square plus c square plus 2ac. A square plus c square plus 2ac. A square plus c square value 625 and 2ac value 336. 336. So total 961. 961. 600 plus 300 900. 36 plus 25 61. So total 961. So a plus c equal to square root of 961. Square root of 961 means 31. 31 square is 961. So square root of 961 is 31. So a plus c value is 31. So answer 31. Okay. So this is the general way of doing this problem. ఇదే ప్రాబ్లమ్ని మనం ఫాస్ట్గా ఎలా చేస్తామో ఇప్పుడు చూద్దాం. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ యాంగిల్ ట్రయాంగిల్. ఓకే, హైపోటెన్యూస్ ఇస్ 25. Hypotenuse is 25. Okay, so we have a triplet. I already told you 7, 24, 25. 7, 24, 25. It is a Pythagoras triplet where 25 is hypotenuse. Okay, so difference between these two sides is 17. Okay, this condition is satisfied. Difference between these two sides is 17. So this condition is satisfied. Hence the sum of these two sides will be 7 plus 24. Answer 31. So answer 31. So next problem. In triangle ABC, angle C is 90 degrees. That means triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. So let's take a right angle triangle. Here this is C. This is 90 degrees. This is A and this is B. So ABC is a right angle triangle. Angle C equal to 90 degrees. CD is perpendicular to AB. This is CD. CD is perpendicular to AB. Okay, CD is perpendicular to AB and AB equal to C. This is small c and this is B and this is small b and this is small a. Okay, then CD equal to P. This length is P. Okay, so we need to find the relation between these three variables. So first of all, this is the right angle triangle. Okay, then we have hypotenuse square equal to c square equal to a square plus b square. A square plus b square. Okay, now this is a triangle. Okay, area of triangle ABC equal to half into base into height. Half into base into height. Half into base is A into height is B. Half into A into B. Okay, so area of triangle ABC is half into A into B. So if you take this triangle, if you take the base as AB, okay, base as AB and height as CD, then area of triangle ABC equal to half into C into P. Half into C into P. I am taking base as AB and height as CD. Okay, so half into C into P. C into P. Half into base into height. Okay, this is also area of triangle ABC and this is also area of triangle ABC. So these two are equal. So half cancel. P equal to AB by C. P equal to AB by C. From this C equal to AB by P. Okay, C equal to AB. C square means A square B square by P square. C square is A square B square by P square equal to A square plus B square. a square plus b square. From this 1 by p square equal to a square plus b square by a square b square. Okay, 1 by p square equal to a square plus b square by a square b square. So the value is 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. If we divide this by a square plus a square b square, then we get 1 by a square plus 1 by b square. So 1 by p square equal to 1 by a square plus 1 by p square. Option D. Next problem. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degrees. Okay, let's take a triangle. This is a right angle triangle. A, B, C. Okay, here angle B is 90 degrees. If P and Q are points on the sides of AB and BC, so respectively, so P is on AB and Q is on BC. Okay, so let's join these 2 points. Okay, so here look at the options. Okay, AQ square CP square, AQ square CP square, AQ square CP square. So all the options are based on AQ and CP squares. Okay, so first of all we need to find what is AQ square. Okay, so this is AQ square. So this is a triangle AQB is a right angle triangle. Triangle AQB is a right angle triangle. So here AQ square equal to, in this triangle, AQ square equal to, this is hypotenuse, AQ is hypotenuse, AQ square equal to AB square plus BQ square, AB square plus BQ square. Okay, so next one, here CP square, if I join these 2 points, okay, it is a 90 degrees. So triangle CPB is a right angle triangle. This triangle is a right angle triangle. So in this right angle triangle, CP is the hypotenuse. So CP square equal to Pythagoras theorem, CP square equal to BP square plus BC square, BP square plus BC square. Okay, so if we add these 2, then AQ square plus CP square equal to, if we add these 2 equations, AB square plus BC square. Okay, AB square plus BC square. This is a right angle triangle. Triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. So AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. That equal to AC square. And then BQ square plus BP square. BQ square plus BP square. This is a right angle triangle. Triangle BQP is a right angle triangle. So BQ square plus BP square is PQ square. PQ square. So answer second option. AQ square plus CP square equal to AC square plus PQ square. Okay. So this is a general way. If you want to do by putting values, so let's take a triplet, a Pythagoras triplet. Let's take 6, 8, 10. I will take this triplet. Okay. So here hypotenuse is 10. Hypotenuse is 10. For time being, we will assume it as midpoints. P and Q are the midpoints of this AB and BC. So AP equal to, let us say this side is some 6 centimeters and this side is 8 centimeters. 6 and 8. So for time being, let us assume these 2 are midpoints. So AP equal to 3 and PB equal to 3. And BQ equal to 4 and QC equal to 4. Okay. We assumed it as midpoints. Okay. So here AQ square plus CP square. AQ square plus CP square. AQ square is 3 plus 3, 6. 6 square is 36 plus 4 square, 16. So AQ square is 52. AQ square value is 52. And then CP square. CP square means this one. So CP square equal to, okay, 4 plus 4, 8 square, 16, 8 square value 64 plus this value 3, 3 square value 9. Okay, so 64 plus 9, 73. Okay, 64 plus 9, 73. So AQ square plus CP square equal to 73 plus 52, 125. 125. Now here AC square we need to find from right hand side. AC square and PQ square values we need to find. So AC square value is AC square means this side is 100. AC square is 100 and PQ square. Okay, this is 3 and this is 4. Pythagoras 3 plus 3, root over 3 square plus 4 square. So this is 3, this is 4. This value is 5. Okay, PQ square value is 25. So this is 125. Sum of these two is 125. So AC square, AQ square plus CP square equal to AC square plus PQ square. This is how we should do the problem by putting the values. Okay. So this is one method and this is one method. Okay. Next problem. If DEF are respectively the midpoints of sides of BC, CA and AB of triangle ABC. Okay. So let's take a triangle. A, B, C. Okay. D, E, F are midpoints of AB, BC, CA and AB. So BC is D, this is D. Okay, this is E and this is F. Okay. If EF equal to 3 centimeters, EF, this is 3 centimeters. FD equal 4 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters. And AB equal to 10 centimeters, this is 10 centimeters, this total is 10. Okay. So we need to find DE, BC, CA. So first of all we need to find DE, this value. Okay. So in this triangle, DE are the two midpoints. Okay. We have midpoint theorem. What the midpoint theorem states that if midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is joined, then that line is parallel to the other side and also half of it. Midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is joined, then this line is parallel to the other side and also half of it. That means DE is parallel to AB, DE is parallel to AB and also half of this, and also length of DE equal to half of AB, Okay. So here AB length is 10. So DE length will be 10 by 2 is 5. So here look at the options. Only one option is starting from front. So answer 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 8. If you want to find BC, so BC, this is 3. Okay. FE is the F and E are two midpoints. Okay, of a triangle. Okay. Then FE is parallel to BC and FE equal to half of BC. FE equal to half of BC. That means BC equal to 2 times of FE. BC equal to 2 times of FE. So BC equal to 2 times of 3. 2 3 is 6. Okay. And then we need to find CA. Okay, this length. Similarly, these two are midpoints. F and D are midpoints of these two sides. Okay. So if a line is joined of two midpoints of any two sides, then this line is parallel to other side and also half of it. These two lines are parallel and length of DF equal to half of length of AC. So AC length will be 2 times of length of DF. So AC equal to 2 into 4. Answer 8. So option C, 5, 6, 8. Next one. In triangle ABC, D is parallel to BC. Okay. Cutting the other sides at D and E. Okay. Let's take a triangle. A, B, C. D is parallel to BC. D and E. This line is parallel to BC. Okay. And AB is 3.6. This total value is 3.6. AC is 2.4. This total value is 2.4. And AD is 2.1. This is 2.1. Okay. So here these two are parallel. Okay. We have a theorem, that is basic proportionality theorem. What that theorem states that if in a triangle, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then that line divides the other two sides in the same proportion. That means here AD by AB AB equal to AD by total AB equal to, here we need to find AE. AE by AC. AE by AC. AD by AB equal to AE by AC. Okay. So from this AD value is 2.1 and AB value is 3.6 and AE value is, let us say this is x by AC value is 2.4. Okay. So forget about point. 12 2s are 12 3s are. Okay. 3 1s are 3, 0.7. So x value is 1.4. 0.7 into 2, 1.4. Okay. So AE value is 1.4. Option A. Okay. So here directly we get the value of AE. How? Okay. Let us say, okay, here we need to find AE. We need to find AE. So here the corresponding side is 2.1. Okay. From this here the corresponding side is, total value is 3.6. Total value is 3.6 and in that side the corresponding value is, total value is 2.4. 3.6, 2.4 and then here correspond, we need to find this. So here in this side corresponding side is 2.1. 2.1 becomes how much? Okay. So 12 3s, 12 2s. 3 into 0.7 is 2.1. So 3 into 0.7. So we need to multiply here also with 0.7. 2 into 0.7 is 1.4. Okay. So without using pen and paper, we can also calculate this well. If 3.6 becomes 2.4, that means 12 3s, 12 2s. 3 becomes 2. Then we need to find AE. AE means here corresponding size is 2.1. So 2.1 becomes how much? 3, 2. 3 into 0.7 is 2.1 and 2 into 0.7 is 1.4. That's it. Okay. So answer 1.4. Next one, in an equilateral triangle ABC. So ABC is an equilateral triangle. The side BC is trisected at D. Okay. Trisected. What is this meaning of trisected? Trisected means either it divides the line in 1:2 or 2:1. 1:2 or 2:1 ratio. Okay. So here BC is trisected at D. So we need to find ratio of AD square and AB square. Okay. So this is an equilateral triangle. Okay. So I am taking side as some 6 centimeters. Any value, we can take any value. Okay. 6 centimeters. I am taking 6 centimeters. So this ratio is 1:2. BD is to DC is 1:2. Okay. Now total length is 6 centimeters. This is 3 parts. So each part is 2 centimeters. 3 parts is 6 centimeters. So each part is 2 centimeters. So this is 2 centimeters and this total is 4 centimeters. Okay. BD is 2 centimeters and DC is 4 centimeters. So let us draw a, this is altitude, that means height of an equilateral triangle. So if side is 6 centimeters, then height of equilateral triangle is half into root 3, side by 2 into root 3, 3 root 3. Okay. So AE is 3 root 3. This value is 3 root 3. Okay. Now we need to find AD square. Okay. So this is 3 root 3. Okay. This is the height. Then in an equilateral triangle, height, median all are same. So this is the midpoint. This is the midpoint of BC. This is the median. So E is the midpoint of BC. So this length and this length both are equal. So if this is totally 6, then this length will be 3 and this is 3. Already 2 is here. So this value will be 1 and this value will be 3. So BE is 3 and EC is 3. So DE value is 1. So this is a right angle triangle. So here hypotenuse is AD. So AD square equal to AE square plus DE square. AE square is 9 3 is 27. 3 root 3 whole square. 9 3 is 27 and DE square is 1. So AD square value is 28. AD square value is 28. So this value is 28. This value is AD square value is 28. So we need to find AD square by AB square. AD square by AB square. AD square value is 28. AB square value is, AB means side. Side is, we have taken 6 centimeters. So side square 36. So 4 sevens are 4 nines. So answer 7:9. Next problem. In figure, triangle ABC. Okay, he is given a figure. Angle B is 90 degrees. This is 90 degrees. AD and CE are two medians. AD and CE are two medians drawn from A and C respectively. Drawn from A and C respectively. This is AD and this is C. These two are medians. That means D is the midpoint of BC. These two lengths are equal. BD equal to DC. And also E is the midpoint of AB. So B equal to EA. AD and CE are medians. Okay. AC equal to 5. This length is 5. Okay. AD equal to 3 root 5 by 2. This length is 3 root 5 by 2. AD. Okay. Then we need to find CE. CE. This length we need to find. Okay. So if we take this as X, then this will be X. Okay. If I take this as Y, then this will be Y. So from this triangle, this is hypotenuse. Okay. So x plus x, 2x whole square, that means 4x square plus 4y square. I will take 4 as common. 4 into x square plus y square equal to 5 square value 25. 5 square value 25. So x square plus y square equal to 25 by 4. 25 by 4. Okay. And now let us take this triangle. Okay. From this triangle, this is 90 degrees. So EC is the hypotenuse. EC is the hypotenuse. So side square plus side square. X plus x, 2x. So 4x square plus y square. 4x square plus y square equal to EC square. CE square. CE square. Okay. And now from this triangle ABD, angle B is 90 degrees. From this triangle ABD, angle B is 90 degrees. So from AB square means y plus y, 2y. So 4y square plus this one, x square equal to square 3 root 5 by 2 whole square. So 3 square, 9 into 5 by 2, 5 by 4. 9 5 is a 45 by 4. Okay. 4y square plus x square equal to 45 by 4. Okay. From this, x square equal to, so what is the value of x square? 45 by 4 minus y square. 45 by 4 minus 4y square. 4y square. Okay. So substitute this value in this x square plus y square. X square value 45 by 4. 45 by 4 minus 4y square plus y square equal to 25 by 4. 25 by 4. So from this 3y square minus 4y square plus y square, 3y square. If you take this value here, it will convert into positive. 3y square equal to 45 by 4 minus 25 by 4. 20 by 4. 20 by 4 means 5. So y square value 5 by 3. X square equal to 25 by 4 minus x square equal to 25 by 4 minus y square. 25 by 4 minus y square 5 by 3. So LCM 12. 4 and 3 LCM 12. So 4 3 is 12. 3 into 25 75. Minus 3 4 is 12. 4 into 5 20. So 75 minus 20 55 by 12. 55 by 12. We need to find CE. So CE square is root of CE will be this, from this CE equal to square root of 4x square plus y square. 4 into x square value 55 by 12. 55 by 12 plus y square value. Y square is here 5 by 3. 5 by 3. 4 1s are 4 3s are. Okay. So 55 plus 5 60. 60 by 3 is 20. So square root of 20. Square root of 20 means 2 root 5. 2 root 5. So value of C is 2 root 5. This one. 2 root 5. Next problem. In figure, he is given a figure. Okay. AD is the external bisector of angle EAC. AD. This is the external bisector of angle EAC. Okay. Intersects BC producer to D. BC producer to D. Okay. If AB equal to 12, this is 12. And AC equal to 8 centimeters. This is 8 centimeters. Okay. And BC equal to 4. This is 4. Okay. We need to find CD. This value. Let us say this is X. CD value we need to find. Okay. So here AD is the external bisector. External bisector. So from external bisector theorem, if external bisector is drawn to any side of a triangle, then that external bisector divides the other two sides in the same proportion. Okay. Same proportion. That means AB by AC equal to AB by AC equal to BD by CD. BD by CD. AB by AC equal to BD by CD. This is exterior angle bisector theorem. Okay. So AB value is 12 by AC value is 8 equal to BD means total 4 plus X. 4 plus X by CD is X. Okay. So 4 2s are 4 3s are. Okay. So 3 into X. 3X equal to 2 4s are 8 plus 2X. So X value 3X minus 2X X equal to 8. So X means CD. So this value is 8. So answer, we need to find CD. CD value is 8. Next problem. In triangle ABC, G is the centroid. Okay. AB equal to 15, BC equal to 18, AC equal to 25. He is given the side lengths. Okay. Find GD, where D is the midpoint of BC. So, you take a triangle. Let us see. This is triangle ABC. Okay. G is the centroid. AB equal to 15. This is 15. BC equal to 18. This is 18. And AC equal to 25. This is 25. Okay. So, we need to find AD is the, this is D. D is the midpoint of BC. So, this length and this length both are equal. That means this is the, AD is the median. Okay. So, centroid is, let us say this is G. Okay. So, centroid divides the given median in the ratio 2:1. 2 parts on the vertex side and 1 part on the base side. Okay. 2:1. Okay. We need to find AD. Okay. From AD we can get the GD value. So how can you find AD? This is the median. Okay. We have all these three sides. Okay. So we can use here Apollonius theorem. What is Apollonius theorem? Sum of the squares of any two sides equal to twice the sum of the square of the median drawn to the third side and also half of the third side. Okay. That means 15 square AB square plus AC square plus 25 square equal to AB square plus AC square equal to 2 into median. Let us say this median is X. X square plus half of the outside 9 square. Okay. Total is 18. So this is 9. This will be 9. 2 into BD square or CD square. Okay. So 625 plus 225. 25 square is 625. 15 square is 225. 625 plus 225 value is 850. 850 by 2 equal to X square plus 9 square value 81. Okay, so 850 by 2 is 425. 425. 81 this side. Okay, x square. If you take 81 this side, minus 81. So 425 minus 81. Subtract 100 and add 19. Subtract 100, 325. Add 19, 344 equal to x square. So x value, square root of 344. Square root of 344. Look at the options. Here 86, 86. Okay. So let's take a multiple of 86. Let's write this value as a multiple of 86. Square root of 344. We can write it as square root of 86 into 4. 86 4 is 344. Okay. 84 is 320. 6 4 is 24. 344. Okay. So x value is 2 root 86. Okay. 2 root 86. So x means AD. AD is x. We need to find GD. So 2:1 ratio. Total 3 parts. So 3 parts value is 2 root 86. Total 3 parts AD value. So we need to find GD. GD means 1 part. 1 part value 2 by 3 into root 86. So answer 2 by 3 into root 86. So next one. Find the maximum area that can be enclosed in a triangle of perimeter 24 centimeters. 24 centimeters. So he is not given the triangle. So whether it is scalene triangle, equilateral triangle, right angle triangle, he has not mentioned the triangle. But we need to find the area of triangle. Is given the perimeter. Perimeter 24 centimeters. So find the maximum area. Maximum area. For a triangle, if you have with given perimeter, for a triangle with given perimeter, equilateral triangle will have maximum area. Of all the triangles with given perimeter, equilateral triangle will have maximum area. Okay, because equilateral triangle have all sides are equal. Okay, all sides are equal. So area is maximum. Area is maximum. So here perimeter is 24 centimeter. Perimeter means all sides, sum of all sides. Let us say all sides A. So 3A equal to 24. Sum of all sides equal to 24. So A value 8. A value 8. So side of equilateral triangle is 8. Side of equilateral triangle is 8. So area formula. Half square root 3. Half 8 by 2, 4. 4 square 16 root 3. That's it. 16 root 3. Area of equilateral triangle. Half side by 2 whole square into root 3. So 8 by 2, 4. 4 square 16 root 3. So answer 16 root 3. So that's all for today's session. We will continue these problems in our next session. Okay. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.